We Predacons forbid you to watch this video if you are under the age of 13. That means you must click the box and exit the video. Yes. But if you continue to watch, it shall avail you not. No. For now the power gauntlet has been cast. Predacons, terrorize!
Hi everyone, welcome back to Input, and in this custom figure showcase, I am going to show off my newest seeker, Siege Shitstorm. Can I even say that? Now guys, before I get into the figure here and show you guys what I did and the base figure and all that other stuff, I want to give a huge shout out to Ununseptimus, I think I said that right, over on Reddit. When I posted this figure over there, he came up with this killer backstory of everything, and I just gotta show you guys what he kind of came up with. Feel free to pause the video if it focuses. There we go. Yeah, feel free to pause the video and read it. It's incredible. It is, oh my god, it's hilarious. It's a good story, good backstory. And if I can, I'll post this down below in the description so you guys can read it as well. But yeah, it's Ununseptimus, man, he blew it out of the water. It's hilarious. But now, the figure here, there is a lot of, you know, piss and poo jokes all over the figure and everything, but I didn't want to be plainly, you know, over the top with it. I kind of wanted everything to tie in together. So it didn't really, you know, he kind of lives up to his name, but like I said, I just wanted everything to kind of tie in to one another as far as the coloring and everything. I just didn't want it to be too over the top. But then again, you know, with the base, with the idea of the figure and stuff, it's going to be over the top no matter what you do. So there is Shitstorm right there. And the base figure is the Sparkless Seeker, the Walmart exclusive Sparkless Seeker. So, you know, you guys can see the difference right there. Now, this figure is 100% a repaint of him. I did not kit bash any parts onto this guy at all. The thighs are painted black. They're not from Hot Link or anything else. So, yeah, there you go. And what I did was I completely stripped all the paint off the guy and repainted and basically went to town on him. So, as you guys can see, let me go over paint that I used real quick. So, the bronze, it's kind of like a brownish, darkish, brownish bronze. It does have a little bit of metallic in it. It is a game color, what is it, Tiny Tin. So, it's 72.060. It is a dark brown bronze. Like I said, I picked it because of the metallicness aspect of it. I did go with the opaque white for the null rays, for the top of the null rays. Airbrush Colors. These are all funneled through an airbrush. The yellow, I used a Art Colors yellow. Now the cool thing about this yellow is that you don't have to thin it down. These Art Airbrush Colors, you don't have to thin it down, and you can use your airbrush on an extremely low setting. So yeah, but that's where the yellow is, and of course the black is Wicked Colors black. Now the reason why it's upside down is because there's not a whole lot left in the bottle, and I want to kind of keep it, you know, all draining down to the bottom. So yeah, that's what I used for paints, and obviously you guys can see where all the paint landed on the guy. Now, I guess I'll go over all the jokes and stuff. So I don't know if you guys know, there is a saying, the old saying, I know, you know, why people have brown eyes is because they're full of crap, right? So his eyes are painted brown to kind of homage that saying. The chest turbines are painted that same color to kind of go along, coincide with this brownish clear plastic right there. The yellow right here kind of fades into that same brownish color. It kind of makes it look like he peed himself because, you know, he's terrified or whatever, I guess. And the brown is also supposed to be like, you know, he crapped himself as well. And then I painted the thighs black, and I used the same brown and yellow right here on the shins and the feet again, because I really wanted to kind of blend the colors in together. I didn't want this to be too over the top. I kind of wanted people to look at him, and then, you know, when they hear the name, that's when they get the joke, if that makes sense. You know, they look at him and they don't really know what's going on. The null ray, again, is painted white with that brown fade effect on the tip. Now it does have some speckle brown on there as well. I don't know if it's showing up too well in the camera. I don't think it is. Doesn't look like it. And I don't think it's going to show up too well on camera. But there is some speckle brown going up. And the joke on this is that, you know, it's reminiscent of used toilet paper. So there's that. Yeah, there's a lot. And then the wings on the back are dripping. There is a saying, you know, when something sucks, you know, like you would say, this situation is the drizzling shits. That's a saying I've heard most of my life, and so I kind of replicated that here in the wings. So yeah, just like I said, there's a lot of over the topness here, but like I said, I didn't want it to be too overtly over the top. I wanted people to get the joke when they hear the name, if that makes sense. So that's his bot mode, and as always, I always do the triangles. I did the triangle and the line here on the forearm, same color there, and the same shade as brown, because I really think this is a detail, that triangle, I do on all my seekers, because I really do like that triangle. I like it being colored in. I think it's something that adds to the entire figure, no matter what seeker that I do. So yeah. And real quick about the back turbines, whenever you plug in a blast effect, you know, it's brown and all that stuff, kind of makes it look like, you know, when people light their farts on fire. That's why I did that in the same color instead of making it black or white or anything like that. So yeah. Now let's let's take a look at the jet mode. Alright, so here's the jet mode, and like always, I did pull the backpack completely off here. And I did redo the black up here when I stripped all the coloring off. Let me grab the Sparkless Seeker and show you what I'm talking about. He has the black right here, and I originally wanted to keep that black and just get rid of this brown up here. And what Hasbro did, they painted all of this plastic, this green plastic, this military green plastic, they painted it the same color as itself. So I didn't understand, I still don't understand why they do that, but yeah. So this all this green is painted, all this plastic is painted in that same shade of green from factory. So when I went to go, you know, strip the brown paint off of here, I ended up stripping that military paint off as well. So then I just decided to go ahead and just strip it all together and just redo the black. Now, something I do like about this mold is that the black right here blends in across the top of the wing right there. I always loved that about this figure specifically, because not all the other figures do that. And then the flight mode, his nose cone. Like I said, like you guys know this by now, I don't click the nose cone together because these can be a bit difficult to get apart. The nose cone is painted in that same game color brown as parts of the main figure, and again the cockpit right here, I left that the same color that comes from Hasbro's factory because it matches. I decided to leave that there because it matches the chest cockpit. And something that I didn't really quite think about until after is that I do like the wings kind of having that drip effect, because when he's in flight mode, it kind of looks like he's going really fast, and maybe the wing is originally all in this one color, but he's going so fast that it's kind of peeling the paint back to reveal this green color. I don't know. I just thought about it, and I thought it was really cool. And I do like the way that how the null rays kind of came out with the brown, and then when you look underneath, it does have that white. It's a very nice clashing contrast color against the black. So yeah, so that's the jet mode, and like I said, you can plug blast effects in there and make it look like he's lighting his fart on fire and stuff. So Yeah, man. This is probably the most ridiculous custom seeker that I've made, but I absolutely love it. I think it came out extremely well, and like I said, I don't think it came out too over the top. So yeah, as always, guys, I do take commissions on custom figures, so if you guys want something done, just hit me up on either Reddit or Instagram, or leave a comment down below and we can talk about it and work all this stuff out. Yeah, man, as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good, awesome, crazy stuff. And as always, man, I'll see you guys next podcast, next Tales from Teletrend, next video, next stop motion, all that awesome stuff. And as always, cut it out. Later.